wistfully looking at the freshly made bed. Quick announcement about my computer situation. I tried to do a video while doing a nature box, and the video didn't really upload because my phone decided to shut off at that particular moment. I don't know. The phone decided to be weird. It sometimes does that. By the way, the stuff on the nature box was actually really good, and I'm giving one of them to my husband. It was like more lentil loops, which I like. The animal crackers they sell, both of which are very nice. The cinnamon yogurt grams, which are kind of like white chocolate pretzels, essentially with the cinnamon on them. And the peanut butter grams. I thought the peanut butter was too sweet. It had dried fruit in it and nuts in it. I don't like either one of those. So I'm giving it to Sergey, that particular one. But the other three, due to me being on a diet, because I also have some leftover black and white granola, so basically I'm holding on to all the stuff until I'm no longer on the diet. So it's going to be a year, but I'll still be doing these things because it's fun. I only really need to try one thing. The lentil loops I'll probably eat slowly over time because lentils are supposed to be good for you. And I'm not going no carb, but I'm staying very low carb, so to speak. And eating those is not going to help. Anyway, forgive the dietary tirade, so to speak, but that's just what works for me. I am not a doctor. I'm not saying you should be doing this. If you need carbohydrates because that's what your body requires, then go for it. If you don't want to go vegan, go for it. Your body is different from mine. This is just what works for me normally. But that being said, this update video is actually about my computer. My new computer will be here in a week. Hooray. Probably a week. They don't really know yet. They'll let my husband know as soon as they can, which is really bizarre. Better not be like 3 weeks from now. I'll be very pissed off. But my husband is going to try and set up my computer with a new hard drive so I can at least have access to my computer and edit videos and stuff. I will not be Let's Playing while on the fixed up computer because, one, I don't want to have to register Bandicam on that and then just, switch to the new computer. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Two, I really don't want to have to try playing Soma while I'm worried about, the computer and uploading and all that stuff because that'll be just another pain in the butt. And three, I'll be getting a new computer anyway, so I might as well just do a full transfer on the new computer and just forget it. The hard drive itself, the data is salvageable, I believe. I'm going to salvage it for archival purposes because I'm not stupid. I did back it up, so it's not like I can't get my stuff back or anything. It's just, I figured I should salvage it for archival purposes because maybe I did forget something. Because I did have a lot of data to back up. You know how it is. But unfortunately, the hard drive itself, while salvageable, is probably not workable anymore. Yeah, they can fix it, but it'll probably just end up dying again because something really glitched up. Remember how I said in the last video that, hey, you know what happened? I woke up and the computer stopped working. That stop working was the hard drive was very dead and died very suddenly. So I think there's something in that machine that might have caused it. My theory anyway. I don't know. My husband doesn't know. Neither one of us know. And I'm overdue for an upgrade by a lot anyway. So we just figured, fuck it, get the upgrade. And we're going to be setting up a RAID system or a solid state system, one of the two. Can we do both at the same time? Because that would be awesome. Mainly because, well, I don't have a choice. I do not have le choice. It will have Windows 10 because the computers come with Windows 10, I believe, unless it comes with Windows 7, but I don't mind downgrading if it means a brand new computer everywhere else. But it'll probably be Windows 10. This means a lot of things are probably going to run a lot smoother and a lot nicer. I don't know the specs off the top of my head. I did buy it with my husband like the night the old computer died. So, my old trusty computer, which I call Doom Console, died. So I have to get a new one is pretty much it. It's probably going to take a week or so. I will have a cobbled together computer, and then when the new one comes in, I'll just hook up the new one. And that's the other reason, is I don't want to have to back up more data through cobbling the cobble together, because that will take for fucking ever. I'm just a little bummed because I really liked my old computer, but everything's probably going to work better on it now. And Pete is still looking wistfully. I just made the bed and I didn't really put everything back properly. I should, but I kind of glazed out for a minute because I needed to record this video. And Pete kind of walked up and went, okay, I'm sitting here now. Because he's Pete and this is what he does. He's a very cute kitty, but he's very in the way now. But yeah, Pete, he's not even paying attention to me, he's just ignoring me completely. Boop. Hey, I'm going to bug the cat now. Bug, 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 bug. Triple butt. Yes, you still have a triple butt. He's completely ignoring me. He's like, oh, god damn it. Oh, is he going to walk away? Yes, he's going to walk away. And he's annoyed with me because I annoyed him. But I get to annoy him because he is my cat. And I get to annoy my cats. But, joking around aside, yeah, my computer is DOA. It's gone. It's pretty much gone. I mean, like I said, we can do a makeshift thing so I can start putting up videos again, at least, putting up what I have. So pretty much the big 3-game festival I was doing is kind of fucked, because I do want to keep uploading for you guys, but I really don't want to have to play Soma and Chimera and then switch computers again. That's just freaking stupid. I would like to, but again, I'm going to be switching computers in a very short amount of time, and that is, not going to make any sense. It's insane. But Undertale is completed, so at least you'll be getting Undertale, and then I guess Chimera and Soma will be the ones being released at the same time. I do have some Soma I'll be putting up before it stops, so you'll get a little bit, and hopefully by then the switch will have happened, and you won't even have to deal with this little addendum in the message, but I'm letting you guys know this now, so you're not like, oh my god, she forgot Soma. Because I don't think anyone really cares about Chimera as much, but I'm sure people will probably be pissed I forgot Chimera too. But no, I didn't forget. It is literally, my computer is DOA, and I think I have about 5 or 6 parts of the Soma now. I'm in the underwater area. Oh, 1 second. Apologies, I need to blow my nose, and that does not sound good on camera. Breathing is nice. Anyway, jokes aside, so I've been catching up on YouTube. Pretty much I've been kind of just using this as a way of catching up on things I've been meaning to watch, relaxing, watching a little TV. I had to do some laundry folding, so I did that, Basically, I'm using this to attempt to keep myself entertained. If I had a way of recording off of my Wii U, I would actually be doing another apology Let's Play of, until the Let's Play can be resumed, here is a little, extra for you. Me being an idiot on, this thing. I don't have the technology for that yet. That's kind of stage 5 or 6 of my channel, I think. I know people are going to be like, but Nintendo gets really weird about Let's Players. Quick message, Nintendo. If I'm Let's Playing your stuff, I want to advertise you, basically, because I'm kind of... If you were to ask me what my favorite console is, it's always going to be a Nintendo one, because I kind of grew up with Nintendo, and my all-time favorite game is a Nintendo game. I won't get into that here. I've probably talked about it a little bit, but... my friends probably know what it is, so they probably don't want to hear it. But, yeah, right now I'm kind of in the fuck moments. Yeah, I'm pretty much I'm flubbernucked when it comes to the computer. And I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I can't do anything about it. I don't even know what the hell happened because I was clearly asleep when it did, and I have a feeling that it was working when my husband got up because for those that don't know our schedule, I'm kind of more late when it comes to getting up. I get up in the late morning, and my husband has to get up at like 5:45, something like that, because he goes to work. So, he gets up and he uses the computer a little bit before me, and I'm pretty sure he would have mentioned knowing about it when I messaged him, hey, you know, my computer's no longer working and I don't know how to fix it. Or he probably would have woken me up and said, honey, your hard drive's dead, and or something, because, you know, the computer's kind of important. So I think it was working when he got up too, so it probably happened between 6 and noon. It probably happened sometime around there, because I get up late, but I don't, because I got up at around 10, but I don't go to the computer right away. I'll go to the bathroom, I'll watch a little bit of TV, or I'll read a little bit, just something to relax. Get some breakfast, take some folic vitamins and stuff that I need to take with food, because annoying, I'm trying to have a kid, you have to do that. I found this out, or it suggested you do that, so that's what I'm doing. And I have, like, they give you like 50 billion free samples of the stuff, by the way, for those who are trying to become parents. It's really funny. So I have like 50 billion free samples that is basically my prescription. But take them with food because it helps your stomach or something. But yeah. Anyway, joking around about, you know, my medical abilities aside, yeah, I'm kind of stuck for now. So, you know, hopefully in a week or two, and I'm saying a week or two just in case something happens, I'll be able to start doing Soma again. I'll be able to start doing Chimera again. I'll be able to talk to you guys again about other stuff. I'll be able to do Flash games again. I know Psionic's working on or probably finished a game by now. Psionic, if you're seeing this, if you finished your new Being One game, I can't play it right away, and I'm sad. Because, again, phones don't do Flash. And I can't record off my phone like that. I'd love to, but I don't know how. And I don't think it works the same for Androids as it does for Apples. Not that I'd ever own an Apple, personal preference. I'm not saying Mac users are terrible people. They're not. You know, if you want to use your iPhone, fine. Everyone has an iPhone. I just don't like Apple, personally. I don't like the way they restrict what you can use on it, basically. So, for me, I'll stick with Android because it's a little more open, and I prefer that. Just my personality, basically. But, you know, I'm not saying iPhones are horrible things that should be destroyed. No, if you have an iPhone, you have an iPhone, and that's not a bad thing, and hey, it works. I mean, the product wouldn't have become popular if it didn't fucking work. Usually, if a product doesn't work, that tends to kill its popularity fairly quick, along with like other things. But not working is a pretty good one for killing popularity. I'm not talking like woo stuff. I'm talking like normal electronics. If it doesn't work, no one's touching the fucking thing. So, you know, I can see why it's popular. It's just not my thing. But, you know, either way, I don't know how to record off of either one, so I'm kind of screwed in that department. I could download like games and play them, but I can't do that because, you know, again, I can't record. I don't know how. There's no Bandicam for Android or Bandicam for Apple. Bandicam, get on that. You would make so much money. Let's Players would love you. Or if there's a way on the phone, I don't know what it is, and I don't feel like fiddling around too much with my phone to find out. So yeah, that's basically the general update so far about the computer, as well as me rambling a little bit, because, and just me going, hey, computer's still broken, is kind of boring. So, yeah, basically dead computer, mourn it. again, you know, I was overdue for an upgrade. I'm not upgrading my screen, I'm not upgrading my keyboard, I'm not updating anything else except basically the tower. So, it'll all be pretty much the same except for that one thing. I kind of wish it was just the keyboard that died. I'm not too worried about the mouse. The mouse is wireless. Yes, I have a wireless mouse because I tend to kill wired mice. Funny thing about me, they don't last very long. I think the one that lasted the longest was a Lion King mouse, of all things. So, and ball mice don't last as long as infrared with me, but wireless is kind of my best bet. And that wireless mouse I've had for years, I've been using it with my old laptop, and I use it with my main computer. So yeah, the wireless mouse is fairly reliable, and hopefully it'll work on my new computer. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get a new mouse too, which is going to be annoying, but what you going to do? And hey, look who's back. Has the cat forgiven me? Or is the cat plotting? I should finish making the bed, but I'm totally stalling because I can. Yeah. A nice shot of my bedroom. I like my house. Somebody tried to tell me, oh, you should sell it. Like, no. I actually like living here. I like having my house. And I technically own it, and it is my say, and I say, no, this house is not going to be sold. I'm not selling my house anytime soon. I like my house a lot. We still gotta fix it up anyway, but I do like my house a lot. Yeah, and a little side note, I don't normally talk about my husband's medical stuff, but this one was kind of funny. Basically, my husband's allergies are trying to make his life miserable, because he's allergic to dust mites, so I just changed. That's kind of the reason I made the bed, is we have to change the sheets once a week. I'm guessing just the surface ones, but I changed both because they were, because why not? First time you hear about the allergy, just play it safe. We have like a regular sheet and a fitted sheet underneath is how this works. So we did that. We had to wash the old sheets in hot water. So, okay, that's kind of mildly annoying, but a lot of people are allergic to dust mites. He's allergic to cats. Guess what we have? Cats. But apparently, for some allergens like cats, he's just going to be stuffy all the time because he's very used to the cats being around. Now, I'm going to point out that I've had Pete since I was in college. This cat is not going anywhere. Or maybe a little bit... No, was it a little bit after college? I know it was before I married my husband. I've had him since college, at least. Like, toward the end of college, definitely. So, yeah. This little monster I've had for a long time. And this little monster and his brother, of course, are sticking around because, they've been living here their whole lives. So, just these two alone kind of make it that Butterball and Stripes can't leave, because why would we do that? That's kind of mean. And they're kind of attached to us now. So basically, my husband is kind of screwed in that we can't get rid of the cats. But apparently, if somebody is allergic to cats and they've been around cats for a long time without knowing they're allergic, they get used to it. Meaning, yeah, he'll be a little sniffly, but he would have to be away for a year for it to really hit him again. So he's not allowed to leave for a year, so... he's also allergic to something he wanted in the yard. Birch trees. Which kind of made me sad, because that would have been really nice in the yard. We want to redo our front and backyards, and we were planning on getting a mimosa tree and birch trees, because he liked birch trees and I like mimosa trees. So I'm like, hey, yeah, why don't we get both? So when he says he's allergic to birch, I'm like, didn't you want birch? He's like, yes. And I'm like, well, this sucks. Now what? And the problem is, I don't know if there's any white trees we can replace it with, because he's allergic to most of the trees with white bark. I'll have to look to see if there's any he's not allergic to, because he's like allergic to them in alphabetical order. It's really bizarre. Like there's like, I think past M, was it? M or W, one of those two. He's not allergic anymore. So we have an interesting situation. He's also allergic to dogs, and we want to have a kid. So I'm kind of worried what's going to happen is when kid asks for a dog, because I'm pretty sure every parent has the kid who asks for a weird pet or a pet, and you're not quite sure they can handle it yet. I'm sure that situation always comes up. I think the only reason it didn't with me is because I had a cat, and I had a dog, we had fish, and we had hamsters, mainly because of my sister, for the other two, and for the dogs too, thinking on it. But we've always had pets like that in the house, so I never had to ask. So, but, you know, me and Sergey have never had a dog, never had a fish, never had a lizard or anything weird like that. I will not get a rodent, by the way, not because I don't like mice and hamsters and all that, I love them, but I don't want to torture them. I have cats, think about it. I do not want to have to reenact Tom and Jerry, especially since my cat looks a bit like Tom. Joking around aside, my instinct is, you know, the kid's probably going to ask, can I have a dog? Because we have cats, why would they ask for another cat? Now, my husband hasn't been around dogs that much, except for my brother and sister's dogs, so, and they love him, which is really ironic, so I'm going to have to, like, keep them away from him now, because they make him sneeze, and I think they're actually, they're slightly less than cats. No, they're worse than cats, actually. I looked at his allergy chart. He showed it to me. So I'm going to have to explain to the kid that, 1, are you ready for the responsibility? 2, dogs are a lot of work. And 3, Daddy is allergic to dogs, so I don't know if it's a good idea anyway. And, you know, the kid's probably going to go, is he allergic to cats? If the kid's smart, I'm going to have to say, yes, he's allergic to cats. Why do we have cats? And I'll have to explain to the kid the 2 reasons are, 1, the cats were kind of here before him, at least 2 of them were. 2, the cats are kind of attached to us, and we can't really get rid of them. And 3, he's so used to them, they don't really bother his allergies as badly as they should. But a dog would set them off immediately. So, my poor husband was every allergy under the sun now. Well, no, he's not allergic to everything, but it's kind of weird. I should do an allergy test myself, thinking on it, just to see what I'm allergic to. So I'm probably going to be like, let's see, what am I allergic to? What is going to make me sick? I'm thinking mold's going to be on the top of the list, and I really hope I'm not allergic to cats, too. I'll be very sad if I am, because I really love kitty cats. I don't think I am, though, because why would I be? But jokes aside, yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. So basically just kind of awkward moments, and welcome to my world, and the cat is back, but he's back on his pillow where he belongs. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.